Hello, hello. It's been a little while since I've streamed. There is a reason for that, and that's because I was under embargo to not show the Vertigo 2 DLC before it came out. So I couldn't stream that one. And streaming VR games is kind of a pain in the ass anyway, so no harm there, really. I would prefer to stream them, but it's just really, really tedious to do. It's also very difficult to figure out how to do VTubing stuff while streaming a VR game. Okay, so I've not played this game before. I have only set up my settings. This is hilarious. At the main menu, if you go to the options, it literally just pauses the game and then lets you choose the settings. So I mean, if it works, it works, I guess. I've only done an audio check, kind of changed all these settings. Everything's max settings. Seems to be running fine, so I'm not getting any frame rate issues or anything like that. But I had to do something with the audio and make the voices louder because I couldn't hear the dialogue. I don't even think this is there even a subtitles option? Hold on a second. I guess I won't see those options till I'm in game. So I guess let's just launch a new game.
Listen to me, my people. We have suffered long, but we must be strong for the life-giver shall return to protect us. I need you all to open your hearts for me, because I do know what is best for you. I understand there is not enough food right now, and there is indeed a sickness within most of us. I count myself as one of the lucky ones that I do not have it. Perhaps it is my faith in the life giver.
Get the hell out of here, rat. It's not feeding time. What are you looking at? I said get back, rat scum.
Hey, don't talk to her like that, little man. Everyone knows you act tough, but you used to be just like us.
What the fuck did you just say? You better keep your mouth shut over there. I'm warning you.
I knew your parents when they were your age. They used to live on this level too. Don't... Don't forget your roots, shitface.
You rats need to learn your place.
I promised your mom.
Life giver. Get out of here, rat. Don't talk about
Okay
this
then.
to anyone. Cormac, what the hell is going on out there?
Rip.
His eyes are shining. His eyes were like his mouth.
Better get moving, kid. This is the last elevator down. Take this. Try and live, okay?
Okay, so the last guy was an asshole, and this guy just gives me a weapon. Sure. All right. Hey, Rabbit. How you doing? Also, hello, Envy, everybody else. I think the audio is fine. I can hear the voices now. I got a flashlight as well. Didn't have that in the last place I was at. Oh, crouching puts away your weapons and just goes into sneak mode, I think.
Welcome to the recreational, your one-stop level for a complete full-body workout. Attention, we've got it. Pools,
Ah.
we've got it. Sauna, shower, oh yeah. Health and body, pretty sure health and body. Brought to you by the Tesla Recovery Program. We know what you want.
Glad I heard someone else. Died from blood loss. Hmm. Okay, another body should be by a vending machine. You can just inspect everything here. Oh. That's what I was hearing.
Hello, how can I help you?
Okay, so I've already killed someone, apparently.
The salad is made from a genetically altered aloe vera, a succulent plant species of the genus Aloe. Side effects may include contact dermatitis with mild redness and pinching, difficulty with breathing, or swelling of the face, lip.
But they said look behind the vending machine,
Hello,
right?
how can I help you?
2032 is when this was made, so we're near future. Yeah, when I saw the screenshots of this game, it very much so seemed like Doom 3-esque. Should I attack this enemy? Is there quick saving? Let's see. No. Okay then. I guess that's the way to go. That's behind that wall. I want to see if I look at this first.
System offline. Rebooting. Corruption found in hospitality aid. A token is given to citizens and personnel. The token can be exchanged.
Pistol rounds. I would like to have a pistol though. That would be nice. What perfect time for someone to subscribe right as I hit somebody. Hi, Losix. Losix being a good sub as always. Oh, it still gives me the hint. Yeah, they're definitely nailing that, mid-2000s look. Wait. There's something more I could do with this. No, there wasn't. Alright, let's go through this door. I got ammo for... Oh, I can just... Okay. Can I throw it? No. Interesting. Overrime honestly wasn't as bad as some people said it was. I think most people just don't know of its existence. Holy shit, it is dark. Oh, hey! Gun. Nice. How do I open my logs? Also, let me see the general gameplay settings, because you cannot I can enable the HUD. Hold on. What's the HUD look like? Okay, that did nothing. Oh, enable HUD. That turns it off. If you turn on enable HUD, it turns the HUD off. Okay, that... Sure. That's the only general option you have. Whatever. How do I open my, my logs? J. And H is the audio one. Okay, that's good to know. I would figure it'd be under tab like everything else, but it's not. Okay.
We're all in this together, right? I'm leaving this, so whoever finds it has more of a chance than I did coming down here. Pay it forward, right? This is the N99 pistol. I pried it loose from the body of an old suit of armor. Better accuracy if you aim down the sights.
I'm kind of surprised that the voice acting is pretty decent for an indie game of the size, because like this is obviously not a big game.
This is suicide! I don't know if I can continue. Nothing on the top levels prepared me for this. I'm going back. Life Giver, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's just pistol ammo.
Ted and Steve, we need to check in with the production of the recreational center.
Hello, Scotty. Sorry.
Hi. I hate that I can't attack while crouched. Okay, I'm just gonna assume it gets back up if I don't get rid of its head. Ooh, I see pistol ammo. Oh, hi. I can pick stuff up. I'm getting in the vent. Hold on. I like how they're laying on this thick atmospheric horror, and I'm just like, how do I get the ammo in the crate? I wonder if I can just jump it. Dark. Nope. Oh well. We move on. What is my time zone? I'm PST. I'm on the West Coast. They're definitely going to use that, because you can't attack while you're crouched. And you're going to have to go through some vents at some point. Okay, I have to use this for something. I'm not sure what. What is a great question? Nothing here, I guess. I'm gonna just take it back. Where did you come out of? Ow. Okay, getting near that hurts you. Good to know. There you go. There it is. You do your job.
Steve, we have a lot of work to do in this section, and you've wasted most of it on your stupid secret room. Frankly, it's unacceptable. I'm not even sure why they hired you. Also, it's not a secret because I know about it. Ted.
Dear Ted, we're all under a lot of pressure from Scott to get this completed. I don't need you on my back too. No one else has my technical knowledge. And also, I do need that room. Something weird has been going on.
All right. EST. Yeah, I love being on the West Coast because you get to hang out with everyone and everyone else is like, oh, it's 4 in the morning. I gotta go to bed. And you're like, it's 1 in the morning. I don't know what you're talking about. Over here in real-time land, I don't need to go to sleep yet. And no one does anything in the morning, which is good because the morning sucks.
Ted, there is a glitch in the door opening system for the lobby. It needs something heavy to apply pressure to it. So, you could sit on it, or you can use the magnetic cube from the other room. It's up to you.
Okay, well, that's the answer to the puzzle, but what? Oh, well, there's the other one, so that's how I open the door. Anything else in here? Ammo? Nope. I'm pretty pleasantly surprised. Like, this is actually, like, really good, polish-wise. Can I just put this here? Oh, I heard door open. What are you?
Set me free. Who? What? Am I?
See you, Ancient One. I see who you really are. Do you know how much work you have to do? How much work you still have? A choice. A choice, Ancient One. Start the machine. Start.
Still alive. It wants me to kill it. The question is how. Hi, Wolf. I'm only bet like nobody in chat's like heard of this game. Because they sent me a key and I had never heard of it before. I'm running low on ammo. Also, I'm getting so many logs.
What is this? No! What the fuck? Dr. Ann, I'm going to...
Okay. Oh, and I must drink water.
The hub won't always be yellow. Think of the future, and that future is discovered. We are looking for those willing to progress humanity to the next stage. Those who will be the first to find our new life.
Alright, that's how I got in here. Oh. Okay. Just gives you one mag. Of course, a magazine gives you a magazine. I don't know what I expected.
Hey now, don't bite me. I'm trying to help. Don't you suffer.
Oh, wait. This is how I got up here. Does this door open? Oh, it does open. Hi? You're friendly. I'll take your health.
Oh, it's cute when they try this. Hello there. I'm Norman, the full-service robot. If I was expecting company, I would have cleaned up some of these rat carcasses. You see, that's a little joke. I wouldn't clean them up. I think they add to the decor.
Okay. This guy likes his dead rats.
Oh man, don't get me started. Let me see. What do I have? There is... Shoot, where did I put it? Sorry, it's been a long time. Oh, here it is. Let me tell you, this is the finest rat spinal fluid tincture money can buy. Distilled it myself, like rocket fuel, I tell you. You know, if rocket fuel was created by the torture of small furry animals... I'm joking, of course. Their deaths are painless.
Okay. Sure, you can just drink off of a rat's spine. Sure, that sounds pleasant. And yeah, this game came out not long ago.
I'd be offended if you didn't ask me any questions, Claire. Oh, for real? Are you sure? You look like a Claire I know, or knew. Haven't seen her in... Well, someone's a little fussy. Haha! What do you want to know? Year? That's a good question. I only keep track of how long it's been since my last oil change. And you know what? I change my own oil. In privacy, I might add. I get nervous if anyone's watching. It's been 5,010,720 hours, 42 minutes, and 17 seconds. You see, I am a very efficient model. Everything my body needs, I can extract from these rats. Boy, it's a good thing I never run out of these rats. I'm a service robot. I provide various services. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of children, etc. In fact, I can do anyone. What? Oh, well that explains why no one's been around for so long. Let me search my database. I have a cure for the common cold, but I just need a few more rats to make it. You know what they say, a rat a day. Shoot, I guess I can't help then. I don't see why not. Normally people buy me a drink first.
I like this robot. Alright, there's a button behind him. Ah. Ah. Somebody was watching him. Can I shoot this? This might hurt me. I just don't want to waste ammo. Again, I don't want to waste ammo. Pep D. Robot is unfazed by all of this happening. Can I get a soda? We probably won't get sued. Soda. I can't pick it up? Lame. I want to look at the soda can. It looks more like it's the vegetables than it does soda. They still make noises even when they're dead. Spyro West? I mean, I like Spyro. Okay, so that's not the way to... That's the way to go. This is not... Can I break these? I can. I think that's just the lights I'm breaking, though. I don't think it's... Oh! Nice. There's ammo here. Cool. What? Is that a body? Oh, it's the body that's gone. Okay. I'll be honest, I wouldn't have noticed that was a locker if I didn't see the lights. I still didn't notice it was a locker till after. Hey, Firebug! Number one, I would take a bullet for you. Yeah, this robot's neat. Like the UI being on the actual computer thingy. This game has surprised me quite a lot. It's like surprisingly a lot higher quality than I expected. It has like what I would describe as being a mixture between
Oh my god, it's working. It's working. Dr. Greenwald, you are a genius. 33 hertz. That's the secret. What we will achieve.
Okay. It's got a mixture of what I would describe being between like Doom 3 and the original System Shock. Or System Shock 2, I think System Shock 2 is probably the better one. Oh. I miss 2000s games like this that didn't shove everything in your face, that kind of just rewarded you for exploring. And, you know, if you miss some stuff, well, then if you play it again, you'll find it.
Hey, Scotty. Please send more tables to Recreation Area A. There's no way we even have enough space down here for the influx of people we're expecting. Also, half my crew is sick. We're under...
Hello, Ryan. Sorry to hear that. We're seeing a lot of people getting sick lately. You need to tell your sick crew to head to MedLab for the new implant. I'll see what I can do about those tables.
Scotty, we're all on the waiting list for the implant. I'm just letting you know if there are production delays.
Understandable. Please proceed the best you can.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm trying to click. This is the same, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Understandable.
Okay. Lion Fox, that's Flake, is it not? I kind of didn't know what this game was going to be. It seems like it's going to be linear, but it's almost displayed to you like it wants to be an immersive sim. Which it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be more of just more Doom 3. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? The heck? Must have just been like laying here. What is this? Ooh, revolver rounds. Ooh, revolver. Nice. I will save that ammo though because I don't want to shoot weak enemies with it.
Crazy bastards blew the bridge. What were they thinking? This will completely shut down the trade routes. Hold on. They're willing to...
What's good for the hub is also good for you. Schedule your implant today and help fight the sickness.
That's unpleasant. I didn't even see it. It looks a lot better than a proof of concept. Like, this is a very solid indie game from what I played so far. Like, this really does feel like they wanted to make a spiritual sequel to Doom 3. Like, it's the same sort of gameplay.
Okay, Officer Denark here. Commander says we have to start making these to log our activities. Not sure why. Barely anything ever happens here. In fact, there hasn't been any real crime since the creation of the hub. I love my safe job.
So, it's me, obviously. One of the scientists from the lower levels asked me to take this USB drive to someone down here. Apparently he's overseeing some of the development with the recreational center. Anyway, I'm looking for Dr. Greenwall. I've been instructed to ask no questions, or he'll have my job. Take it, buddy. I'd like to see you guard this place as well as me. Dennert out.
How much revolver ammo? I got a good amount of revolver ammo. The models in this game, like, it's pretty obvious that there is sort of... I'm going to take a screenshot of this, because this lighting might be perfect for, like, a thumbnail to use. Yeah, the models are pretty obvious that it's, like, an indie game. Ooh. Secret room somewhere? But yeah, the models are pretty obvious that it's like an indie game and not like it might have been an asset they got off the store. For the guns specifically, but they look pretty good still. Like the revolver looks pretty nice, honestly.
The experiment is coming along very nicely. Thank you for your help, Dr. Heath. To build something of this complexity is beyond my knowledge. Beyond anyone's knowledge. Following this schematic feels like cheating. Are we meant to know this? Are we accelerating the evolution? I have found that the sample resonates at 33.3 Hz. That creates the pattern, and I just follow it. So, Dr. Heath, lock in the sample at 33.3 Hz, take
Where the heck did you come from? I didn't even see what that reload was. Oh, I got a lot of pistol ammo. All right, I gotta use this. Hold on, let me go back and get that health. There it was. Oh, that was the medkit sound. I joined right as the monster's skull exploded. That's perfect. Yeah, to me, it really does feel like the gameplay of Doom 3 with some... This looks like a boss area. With, like, some elements of, like, System Shock. Like, some immersive sim elements for exploration. What are you? Actually, what are you? That's lovely. This is 100% gonna be a trap going into the middle here. All these... Oh. Gotta be like a new gun or something. Shredder rounds. Where's the shredder? Knew it was a trap. Enemies are gonna start spawning. Oh god. I hear zombies. Am I supposed to get rid of this? That's unpleasant. Can't tell if that's intentional or if they just, like, couldn't figure out a way to make fleshy things without them being living entities. I feel like that boss did, like, a ton of damage to me, but I didn't actually take much damage. Also, I got ammo for a shredder, but I didn't get a new gun unless the revolver is the... No, because then it says I picked up ammo for the revolver. Also, thank God this flashlight does not run out of battery. Okay, that's the door. There's other things I wanted to check in here first. Still one of those make... Oh, you were... Stop making noises. Alrighty then. Interesting. I saw more than one medkit. Maybe that's why I didn't take much damage. Maybe I accidentally walked into the medkits and got health back. Either way, I feel like I missed a gun. Because I got ammo for a shredder. Am I just like being blind? No? Am I going to cover Viscera Fest? They gave me a key for it, but they didn't offer to sponsor me, so probably not. To be honest, Viscera Fest is not a game I would go out of my way to cover unless I got paid for it. It's ugly, shoot it down. Yeah, that's kind of the general feel. Did I play the remake or the original System Shock? I did play the original System Shocks because they were, you know, popular at the time and whatnot. I'm going to give an unpopular opinion, but I don't really like immersive sims. Like, I kind of enjoy a linear tuned experience. I don't really enjoy stealth like over centralizing stealth mechanics. I don't enjoy having to scrounge around for ammo constantly. I don't enjoy like basically the feeling of how does this get done. Like I like the game just being straightforward. I mean, I could get ammo for the teaser. It just feels like they would have given me a new gun for a boss, right? That was an interesting boss. This game is actually really good. I really didn't expect it to be this good. My flashlight's not working, which tells me I'm back in town. Oh. Well, that sounds great.
You must be a registered staff member or have an appointment to gain access to medical labs. Please hold still for retina scan. Please move a little closer. Welcome, Thea O'Dale. You have full access to medical labs. It has been 1,029 years and 21 days since your last check-in.
This model looks really good. Ow. Ugh. Okay, I have a feeling that I cannot actually attack them. Also, yeah, damp flashlight. What kind of flashlights are we using? How do they die from water?
You, please move up. Oh, I see. We have a rebel. One moment. Increasing scan range. Welcome.
It saw me immediately. Okay, so my revolver didn't work, but my regular pistol did that. Alright, whatever. That's weird.
Veronica, can you please contact Dr. Greenwald? Let him know that I need that sample data as soon as possible.
Done. V.
Hey, Veronica, please keep Lenny from making another appointment. The man is clearly abusing his prescription medication. I can't take another hour in the room with him talking about bowel movements.
No problem, Doctor. Hopefully he'll stop clogging up our office.
Stop.
Stop it, Ron. It's the only thing I heard in my head. Hey, Panda. Are you a regular panda or a red panda? Am I implying the red pandas aren't regular? This speciesism? Splinters from Metroid Prime 2. I need to replay through the Metroid Prime games to prepare myself for Metroid Prime 4. I played them once when they came out. I genuinely remember like nothing about the Metroid Prime games. Aside from the first one because of the remaster they released, which was very good. I don't plan on buying a Switch 2, mostly because I have absolutely no reason to. Nintendo does not advertise towards me to make me care. But also, I am not paying those prices. Like, Jesus.
Hey, Dr. Greenwald. Dr. Heath is really pushing for that sample data.
Oh, Dr. Heath. Always so impatient.
Hey, Tony, it's me. I don't want to rush you, but we have a list out the door.
Hi, V. Good to hear from you. Unfortunately, we have had delays. It's tricky to get the components we need. We have a lot of people making them, but it's slow. And this is kind of groundbreaking.
No worries, Tony. I get that completely. but I do need something to tell Dr. Heath. How...
Life is weird. I never expected to be working in the lower levels overseeing this project. I miss the air up there. Tastes better, you know? And you definitely miss out on chats, too.
I'm honestly happy I'm not a Nintendo fan at this point. Yeah, same. I remember, like, forever ago, God, it's been like, what, 20 years ago at this point? Back when they stopped actually advertising and making games for my demographic. Like, the last time Nintendo made games for me and other people that would, like, my demographic as a whole, that would see games that I like appealing, was the GameCube. That was the last console they really cared. Once the Wii came out, they went full on, like, family friendly and, like, you know, that's fine, but they also basically made nothing to appeal to our demographic as well. They stopped trying to compete with that, and I stopped caring. They didn't have anything for me. I don't really care about Mario. Like, Zelda's okay. I don't mind it. I'll play through them, you know, one and done kind of thing, and I respect them a lot. But, you know, the only franchises that Nintendo has that have genuine interest out of me is Metroid Prime, mostly the 3D, you know, Metroid Prime itself. The regular Metroid games are good, but, like, I care less about the 2D ones. I'll play them because they're still good. And then Pokemon, which is, I see that more as, like, Game Freak's thing rather than Nintendo's thing. I don't care about Fire Emblem at this point. They've gone full weeb. So, like, Nintendo just doesn't have anything that I care about. And they're also just so shitty as a company that I don't want to support them. Remember, it's always morally okay to pirate Nintendo games. There are so many logs you're getting. Like, I haven't really read any of these. Alrighty then. I couldn't attack while crouched before, but now I can. I missed the GameCube. Yeah, same. I don't like those noises. He was just vibing to the music. Shredder ammo. Again, more Shredder. But I don't have a Shredder. I really feel like I missed a gun. Stop spawning enemies. Seems like they want to fleece their fans on top of just hating their guts. Nintendo literally does everything they possibly can to insult their fan base. It is so weird to me. It's confused me for the longest time that they have such a dedicated fan base and Nintendo constantly doesn't care. Like, do you know what other companies would give to get the fan base that Nintendo gets for any of their games? Like, Mario fans go insane. People still play Melee 25 years later. It's still an amazing game. People still play it, and they still don't want them to exist. It's like, basically, you have to play the way Nintendo wants you to play that specific game, and anything outside of that is outlawed. Like, you must play in their rules, or you cannot do it. It is not allowed. Instead of just letting people enjoy the game. And then on top of that, they want you to pay a ridiculous amount of money for how much, like, there's no reason the game should cost that much. Like, they'll do what they can get away with. Although I feel like now is probably the worst time to try that, because people don't have money and there's a lot of other things going on here, so... Oh.
You did this, Thea.
As a scientist, can you really stop this from happening? You realize the importance of these tests, don't you? If it was anyone else's So please, try to think clearly, John. There is no other way. I don't know why, but it has to be clear. And clear.
Stop the machine. Stop the machine.
Alrighty then.
Dr. Heath, I'm concerned with how fast we rush this implant.
Hello, Dr. Smith. I understand your concern. I've thought the same thing to myself, but the technology is sound. Right now, we have to trust Dr. O'Dale. The actual mechanism itself is beyond my level of understanding. I am no engineer, but the time-released black walnut bark seems to kill the parasite. I will admit, attaching it to the central nervous system was a risky choice, but now we can monitor the progress more rapidly.
Dr. Heath, if you trust him, I trust you. I just have a bad feeling.
That's your choice, of course, Dr. Smith. I'm having mine installed later today. Can't expect to help people properly if the parasite takes a hold of my brain.
No symptoms yet. The parasite doesn't seem to be in my bloodstream. I've been studying my own DNA.
Okay, well, this explains what's going on here.
Hello, Dr. Heath. You saw my research yesterday.
Hello, Dr. Smith. I am very impressed with your analysis of the blood sample. You caught some things even I missed. We were all looking for signs of the virus the way that we would for other previous incarnations of the flu. The simple fact that I was so set on it being a virus meant I overlooked the obvious signs of a parasite. You may very well have saved all our lives, Dr. Smith. I will be requesting that you are moved to my research level and you will be reporting directly to me from now on.
It's an honor, Dr. Heath. I've already got some ideas on a time-released system that will prevent the parasite from taking over the central nervous system. I'll begin...
Dr. O'Dale will be very pleased that you have a potential solution in mind.
Dr. Heath, I'm discovering some disturbing results regarding the V9. First of all, the unit seems to fuse to the bone. But this isn't unique to just the V9 implant. All implants of any kind seem to be fusing to the bone of anyone infected with the parasite. In most cases, this isn't an issue, but the V9 is unique. Dr. Smith.
Dr. Smith? What seems to be the issue?
Charles Harper came in with chest pains earlier in the week. Earlier today, he was brought in dead. Cardiac arrest. Standard, it happens. He has no pulse. He's been dead for hours, but his brain function is still running normally. I really didn't understand how this could be, so I traced the synapses in his brain back to the source. It's the implant. It seems to be keeping his brain...
You're saying he's...
This is the closest thing I've seen to what could be described as one. The worst part is, though his body seems to be dead and being controlled by the parasite, his brain is completely normal. He is trapped in there, Dr. Heath. I need you to come take a look at this. It's beyond disturbing, Dr. Smith.
I'm on my way over. H.
So that's effectively the same thing as a head crab, just more traditional parasite. So it looks like there's going to be multiple endings, because that was like a multiple choice option. Alright, poop out the enemy. The revolver reload could have been quite a bit better. Okay, I don't know where you came from. Maybe he was in the locker? Also, it said something about Big Brother rounds. Nintendo like Nintendo's games, and I want to be a fan of them to make it so dang hard. Yeah, I've said that many times before. It's like Nintendo is such a weird company. All their products are extremely polished and high quality, and then everything Nintendo does makes me hate the hell out of them. It just makes me really happy that they don't really make anything that interests me. I can acknowledge the quality of, like, you know, all the Mario games and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I don't. Their content's very family friendly, and to me, family friendly really just translates to this is a game that is made for children that parents will also not hate. I am neither of those things. like obviously, this is not really something that Nintendo would care to put out on their platform. The Revenge 12 revolver. It's the same one I already got. In case I missed it. Well, that's good news, because in case I missed it, then I can grab another one. That's why I didn't see it before. I heard a frog. There's a frog in here. I knew I saw something. I just saw the claw. If you didn't show up earlier, you can't... I can't turn on a flashlight in this area. Apparently, it's too damp for my flashlight to work, which I don't understand how that happens. Okay, that's just a Doom door opening sound, which, to be fair, was a stock sound effect. Beehive? The thing that's really frustrating about Nintendo is that, like, I actually really like what the Switch is. Because I enjoy my end of the day, I got a few hours to waste, I'm going to lay in bed and play my Switch kind of idea. But I also do that on my laptop. Most of the time I'm playing ROM hacks for Pokemon on my laptop instead anyway. But, like, it's just a comfortable platform, you know? It just doesn't have anything on there I give a shit about. So... My flashlight still doesn't work. Will this hurt me? They could have done a better job with the revolver reload.
Yeah, it's definitely a clog. Not sure what's in there, but this whole drainage system isn't working now. I put in the request for a crane weeks ago, but they're all contracted out to level 89. If you want to pay me to sit around, I guess that's not my problem.
Okay. Yeah, again, SMG ammo. Where was the other guns? I'm just like missing stuff. Well, that looks like I can find a new gun in there. It sure does. Now, what are you? No explanation of the whatever this is. Alright, well here's the shredder. Go away. I don't have much ammo for it, so I'm going to keep using the revolver for now. I see you. They really gave me a shit ton of revolver ammo. The log talking about ghosts. What?
I hear them, you know, like they aren't really dead. Like they're suspended in a web somewhere. My mom, wherever you are, I know you can hear me. I just want you to know I'm looking after Dad.
I keep trying to get Scotty to do something about this leak. I don't think anyone has any idea how bad it is down here in Med Labs. It's supposed to be sterile. I'm in charge of cleaning up this mess, and it just keeps coming. What is with that damn delay for the service to get this fixed? Oh, I better not get blamed for it.
Sorry, I had to open my window. This game is, like, really high production value for being an indie game. Like, they had really high goals here, and I think they've pretty much hit all of them. The only thing that could be better are... I think for the size of the game, the weapon models work fine, but the reload animations could be quite a bit better and look a little more fluid, but... it kind of works out being shotgun ammo. It kind of works out being this stiff with the kind of game it is. Because like, you're not supposed to feel like a fluid super soldier anyway. Oh, that was the door I heard. Okay. I'll look at that in a second. Can my flashlight work again? No, it is still dead. This is how you open lockers. I see you. I thought it was further away than it really was. Oh, right. I wanted to do this real quick.
Quite a unique behavior in this new species. They must have been down here. I see evidence of their evolution. It perfectly fits this environment. Fascinating. I wonder what they evolved from, or further yet, what they will become with more time. They are a threat, so I will continue to study them.
Okay, a scientist does not at all seem to care that people are turning into zombies and evolving. Sure.
us. There is something beyond us.
My flashlight still doesn't work. Alright, what am I missing in here? There has to be something. Oh, interact. Alright. Okay, I wanted to see if I could find a secret or something. This is the first game I played where I have like the most amount of most amount of ammo with my revolver than anything else. Those things like whisper. Oh, door, why did you close? Door just straight up locked on me. More pistol ammo. I got some more. I did not realize you could fire the revolver this quickly, by the way.
We are sorry. We are sorry. We made a mistake. Not your fault. Our fault. We guide you wrong. You only hold the key. We provide the door.
You have returned. Heck are you? A lot of health kits, a lot of ammo, so probably boss of some sort. Oh god, stuck on the door. Ew. Alright, wasted all my revolver ammo on that one guy. Or not revolver, SMG ammo. That actually didn't do any damage to me, that's surprising. Anything in here? Waiting till I get that revolver, or that shotgun. Just cannot say the right gun. Shred ammo, nice. Auto reloaded it for me, okay. I thought it was a microwave at first, I'm not gonna lie. That was it? That was like a boss? Okay. Lucix, you will get the microwave whether you like it or not. Also, my flashlight works again. And I'm outside? Okay, the question is, what planet are we on? I didn't think we were on Earth. I thought we were like in space somewhere. I guess the similarities of this and Doom 3 just kind of made me assume that we were like on some other planet.
Log of Expedition 4. At approximately 1200 hours on the 5th of May, one of the digging crews was conducting a blast in Tunnel E4 and encountered a large, cubical object that was unaffected by the explosions. The object in question was fairly large, about the size of an office cubicle, and was made of a strange material that appears to be indestructible. After the discovery of the object, it was transported to the Geology Division for further examination. The initial tests indicated that it was composed of a substance that is nearly indestructible. Further anomalous properties include a light weight that is incongruous with the size, durability, and estimated density of the object. Light-reflecting properties that violate current theories regarding the color spectrum and wave travel, and interference with electronic recording devices. Further study is expected to be carried out.
Rats, I need you to get over to my place now. My dad just had a heart attack or something. It was really bad and I thought I killed him. But he got up and went ballistic. It didn't make any sense. We checked his pulse and it was gone. He was just laying there for a full half an hour before he started moving again and then...
Mushroom head? I didn't even see that. I just kind of saw a figure and shot at it. Robot? Okay, not a robot. I was just seeing intestines. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it's toggle crouch. I wonder if it felt weird. What? Where? There you are. Oh my god. This revolver hits so hard. I think I'm full on pistol ammo. I think this is the Mac. Oh. Some movement? I still really want that shotgun. There's definitely a secret shotgun that I just didn't find. Oh. I pushed the body. I was like, what? That's a... Oh, there you are. That's a big one. SMG time, maybe? I got him stuck. If I can cheese the enemy, I will cheese the enemy. Then I'll go look at its corpse. The designs in this game are kind of sick. In like every way possible. They really want me using a pistol right now. Also, 62 is not the max ammo. They're detecting me through the wall, which is probably not the best. Yeah, there you are. You've heard that so many times this week. Oh, it's not my fault. Micros go in the microwave. Again, they detect you through the wall. That kind of needs to be adjusted. I'm stuck on whatever that was. You get a lot of logs in this. Picked up log, food. So we're definitely not on Earth, or Earth is completely, you know, this is way in the future where Earth is not habitable anymore and they need to make oxygen. But like, yeah, we're probably on another planet somewhere.
Too close to the artifact. Something touched my hand. It burned. No, not burned. Rotted. I can't move my arm. Oh God, there's a spore. It's crawling up my arm!
There's no way out. The portal, it activated. There were lights, and then I heard them.
My legs, there's something wrong. I can taste iron and mushrooms. I can't soak.
I don't know what TRP thought they were doing, but this portal wasn't built for us. The air tastes different near it. Heavier. People get sick just standing close. And now the death boxes? They're piling up.
I keep hearing the same thing from the crew. Level 89 is cursed. It's not just rumors anymore. 2 of my team went down there for a service check, and only 1 came back. He wasn't making sense. Kept saying it's watching us. Routine excavation, they said. Should have been a straightforward job. Just clear the rock.
It's not from Earth.
Okay, so we are on Earth.
Frequencies that we can't even categorize. I tried to adjust the analyzer and it just stopped. Like the machine gave up. And the workers on level 89. If they found another artifact down there, why wasn't it logged? No one's answering me. No one wants to talk about it. Something is wrong.
It feels more Doom 3. Like, pretty much all of this feels very Doom 3. At first, when I first saw the screenshots, I thought maybe they were going to try and make it more, like, immersive sim, because the HUD kind of does look very immersive sim-y, but it's not really immersive sim at all. So I think this is the shotgun? It doesn't really look like a shotgun if I'm gonna be honest. Alright, seems like there's a crazy person that's not infected. Also, this is definitely the shotgun, but it's like the weirdest double barrel I've ever seen. How much ammo do I got for the shredder? Like none. They don't give me enough SMG ammo, at least not yet. So either this is all the guns in the game, or you can only carry 5 at a time, judging off the HUD.
Need help. Trapped. Surrounded. Can't breathe.
Shotgun doesn't seem very strong. Unless I happen to be, like, missing something. Flashlight's not that great in this game. It's kind of just like a very weak spotlight in front of me. Doesn't really highlight anything. I thought the chair was another one because I saw the skeleton on it. Oh, well. Rip that dude. This is definitely future Earth, though. For sure. Stuck? Okay, I'm fine.
I've been monitoring the flesh growths. They're alive. Not just in the biological sense, but reactive. When I touch them, they move. And the texture, it's dense, like muscle, but there's no clear purpose. They're spreading faster near the machine, almost like it's feeding them, or growing them. I overheard something down here. 2 engineers talking about the portal, how it wasn't part of the original plans. It's older.
After the vault closed, all comms went silent. No radio signals, no news, nothing. What happened out there? What's the Earth like now? I can't imagine it's still the same. Some people think it's better this way. Safer. But me? I just keep wondering. What are we hiding from?
The way he says what's the Earth either means he's completely, like, closed off in a vault from the rest of Earth, or they're not on Earth, but they had a portal to Earth. I think the second one is probably the more likely. I don't even know what planet we're on.
It's following me. I thought it was a man at first. It walks like one, but it's not. Its legs, they're too long, too thin. And its hands, they're bones, just bones. But they move like they're alive. And the skin. Oh God, it's not its skin. It's someone else's. It's hanging loose, dragging behind it, stitched together like a suit. I could see the edges where it doesn't fit right. It turned its head at me. The skin slipped, and underneath was nothing. No face. Just empty sockets. It's coming closer. I can hear it dragging the skin along the ground. It's smiling now. How is it smiling? I don't want to.
My husband's on the Excalibur project. I know it's a starship. They don't even bother hiding that much. But whenever I ask him what it's for, he just changes the subject. Why the secrecy? It's not like we don't all know it's being built. And for what? We can't even leave the vault.
Yeah, so okay, you're in a vault. I mean, that much I already knew, though. If I listen to every single datapad, I'll be playing this game for, like, ever. There's so much, like, background lore and stuff to pick up on. Like, you get a log, like, about every room. At least one. Which is a good thing, but, like, not really for streaming purposes. Or the exit to the level? Yeah. What perfect time for bits. Hi, Jet. You were screaming. Screaming is my job. I'm the one that's supposed to be loud. I'm the streamer. Screamer. I'm probably the least loud streamer, actually. Big Brother rounds. What? Okay, so you can probably only carry 5 weapons at a time. That or the HUD doesn't show you all your weapons. I hear enemy. I heard enemy. Alright. Oh, I want to see what down... What's this? Okay. I forgot I still had that bot command. That bot still works with bruh and lol and all those things. I'm enjoying the shotgun the more I'm using it. Okay, I like this revolver quite a lot now. Revolver shotgun. Oh. What the heck am I looking at here? So that's what I'm going to be getting into. Alright, guess there's an enemy down there. These enemies remind me of the zombies in Doom 2016 and Eternal. They kind of have the same visual look to them. Okay, so I was definitely in here before. You are a zombie, right? Better ammo, nice. It just auto-swapped weapons for me, and I didn't want it to do that. Dr. Fairchild, what a interesting name. You get so many of these. Like, that's where just a few rooms back.
The signal.
It's not just a pulse or a frequency.
So there's a lot more lore if you want to really dig into it. If I was playing this on my own, I'd probably listen to all of them, but... I just got another one. Wow, man, the fall damage... This really is Doom 3. Really amazing. That's the giant cube they were talking about that they excavated. Alright, this is going to be a boss room. 100% going to be a boss room. No new weapons, but lots of ammo and space to move around and medkits. Yeah, I called it. Being able to sprint backward kind of allows you to cheese this a little bit. You have multiple skulls. No, you don't have multiple skulls. You've just been transformed into... Oh, you do have multiple skulls. Okay. Chad, are you still here? Have you gotten a chance to play the Vertigo 2 DLC if you are? Soon, TM. A person? I haven't seen a person in forever.
Holy shit, you made it back. And you've got guns. Huh. Nice. I'm sorry, kid. The president ordered a quarantine for housing section A2. I don't have the access to open it. You should see the president.
Send her in! What's taking so long?
He seems laughably angry. Why did it suddenly turn down my computer's volume? Weird. I can't see anything here because the flashlight doesn't work in here.
Well, look who survived. Oh, you're Maggie's kid, right? I guess you saw your homes being sealed up. Listen, I'm not a monster. It's the sickness must be contained to the less fortunate, I mean. Now, don't be upset. I want to offer you a job. His job.
Sir? What the fuck? I have given my life to protect this place!
I'm sick of your screw-ups, Gormek! You're not fit to run this guard! This kid survived the Dark Zone! That's the kind of person we need in charge! Alright, kid, kill Officer Gormek, and the job is yours! Be careful not to damage his honor! That'll belong to you soon!
Don't do this, kid. I'm sorry for how I treated you. Please don't do this! I got children of my own, you know!
Kill him now!
Wait, wasn't this the person that shot that one woman?
That's the type of initiative I'm looking for.
No. I don't want either of you alive. I don't like either of you. Oh. Because we're definitely not near Earth. That or it's been completely frozen over. Where are we? Oh. Yeah, I want to go to the planet. I don't know what the fuck Excalibur is though. Wait, no, it was the big ship. I do remember. Screw it, land. I guess you get two totally different ways to go.
The president's words fell silent as your bullet struck true. The people watched in shock as you seized control. But you chose a path no one expected. Activating the controls, you revealed the truth. The Mother Hub was not a vault, but a ship. The Excalibur descended, piercing the clouds to reveal a world untouched and alien. As your people set foot on the surface, the sickness vanished. The whispers of the artifact faded, replaced by something else. Something alive. The land thrived with strange, vibrant life. Its beauty a stark contrast to the decay above. But this world held secrets of its own. You felt it. Something ancient, aware, watching. Why did the artifact bring you here? And why does this world feel so familiar? Whatever the answer, you've given humanity another chance. A new beginning. In a place of endless possibility.
Okay, is that just the ending? Okay, that was one of the endings. It said ending 4. I don't know how many endings this game has. I wonder if I can load back and choose something else. It doesn't give me an option to choose between different checkpoints. So it's probably a situation where you have to play through... Oh, no, I don't have to play through the whole game. Okay, cool.
Holy shit, you made it back. And you've got guns. Huh. Nice. I'm sorry, kid. The president ordered a quarantine for housing section A2.
Gotta open with the door.
I don't have the access to open it. You should see the president.
Send her in! What's taking so long? Well.
What happens if I just
Look
kill this
who
dude?
Survived. Oh, you're Maggie's kid, right? I guess you saw your homes being sealed up. Listen, I'm not a monster. It's the sickness must be contained to the less fortunate, I mean. Now, don't be upset. I want to offer you a job. His job.
Sir? What the fuck? I have given my life to protect this place.
I'm sick of your screw-ups, Gormek. You're not fit to run this guard. This kid survived the Dark Zone. That's the kind of person we need in charge. All right, kid, kill Officer Gormek, and the job is yours. Be careful not to damage his armor. That'll belong to you soon.
Don't do this, kid. I'm sorry for how I treated
What?
you.
Invincible.
Please don't do this. I got children of my own, you know.
Can I not? I cannot kill him until he shoots him? No, okay, there we go. He has to stop talking.
Life giver. Thank you, kid. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I feel like he's gonna try to kill me, but... Does he react to this? Alright, so what happens if you just do this?
The president's blood stains your hands, but his seat now belongs to you. As leader of the hub, you forged a new path. Drawing from your time in the Dark Zone and the secrets of Excalibur, you uncovered ways to heal the hub's wounds. The oxygen sector flourished under your guidance, feeding the hungry. The sickness stopped, silenced by advancements you pulled from the depths of forgotten technology. You held the truth close, the Excalibur's secret purpose, the artifact's hum, the whispers of the machine. To reveal it would risk everything. Instead, you shaped a better future, building a legacy of strength and survival. The people revered you, a leader who rose from the depths to guide them. But even in peace, the questions lingered. Why did the artifact lead you here? What lies beyond? Some answers are better left undiscovered.
I'm not... Okay, I can't escape. It just wasn't letting me do something for a second. So I guess the other endings, just what happens if you kill the other dude and listen to the crazy fucker? Does he just try to shoot you right afterward? I guess some of the other endings I could not get.
Holy shit, you made it back.
Can I just kill this guy?
And you've got guns. Huh.
Darn.
Nice. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, I guess some of the endings you'll probably not be able to get, because I did make some decisions in-game that would change something. So, I guess we shall see. Okay, so I'll kill this guy next and see what ending that gives me.
Well, look who survived.
You talk too much.
Maggie's kid,
Be
right?
silent.
I guess you saw your homes being sealed up. Listen, I'm not a monster. It's the sickness must be contained to the less fortunate, I mean. Now, don't be upset. I want to offer you a job. His job.
Sir? What the fuck? I have given my life to protect this place.
I'm sick of your screw-ups, Gormek. You're not fit to run this guard. This kid survived the Dark Zone. That's the kind of person we need in charge. All right, kid, kill Officer Gormek, and the job is yours. Be careful not to damage his honor. That'll belong to you soon.
Don't do this, kid. I'm sorry for how I treated you. Please don't do this. I got children of my own, you know.
Kill him now.
There we go.
That's the type of initiative I'm looking for. You see, Thea, right? Thea, this world we have here in the Mother Hub is very fragile. Everything here depends on me, us, to keep the peace. I want to show you something. Try to keep an open mind. Mother Hub was never designed to be a fault. It was created to keep the people sane while we traverse the vast reaches of the space. This is Excalibur, you see? It is successful. People would never be content trapped for so long. The Life Giver knew that. And there was something comforting to everyone knowing Earth right outside that hatch. Well, we're finally at our destination. Whatever the fuck that means. Those who had any idea why we came this far are long dead. I'll be damned if I risk all that we've achieved up to here for that. We must stay in orbit, you see. This is how we keep control. How we keep humanity safe. Soon as we're down there, chaos erupts and we all die. So, you have a choice. Take this seat next to me. I'll get your mom out of A2, and she can live a cozy life in A1 and we can shape the future of Mother Hub. Or you can return to A2, live your life as a rat, and if you ever speak of this to anyone, you will be killed.
Okay, so there's the other endings. Let's see what this one does. It's probably the one you'd want to take the least.
A wise choice, child. You rose above the darkness of the vault and chose control. Together with the President, you enforced order, tightened security, and ensured the stability of the Mother Hub. At first, your vision of a stronger, more unified hub seemed within reach. Food supplies stabilized, the Dark Zone was reclaimed. People whispered your name, no longer in fear, but admiration. But under the President's influence, cracks began to show. His sickness grew, as did his paranoia. Decisions once made for the good of the hub became tools of power, then of ruin. His shadow corrupted even your best intentions. You watched as the hub, a ship of life, a sanctuary of hope, crumbled under its own weight. You sought stability, but all you found was decay.
Yeah, that about checks out. Did you get the fascist ending? Alright, and then the other one, I think there's only 4 endings. I think the other one, the last one, is just going back to where you were. Which, it doesn't seem logical with all the information you know. Like, I don't really know why you would do that.
Holy shit, you made it back. And you've got...
But there might be more endings than that. There might be more than 4.
Nice. I'm sorry, kid. The president
How does the
ordered
shotgun even work? Why is it only 2 shots? Like, looking at the silhouette of the gun in the bottom right, I was just assuming the thing in the, like, very bottom, like, the angled thing was, like, the magazine that you reloaded. But I don't even know. Why would it be so big for only 2 shots? It's, I don't know, weird.
Well, look who survived. Oh, you're Maggie's kid, right? I guess you saw your homes being sealed up. Listen, I'm not a monster.
Oh, I gotta listen to this stupid, crazy, hobo-looking dude talk again.
Contained to the less fortunate, I mean. Now, don't be upset. I want to offer you a job.
The one complaint I have is that you didn't get ammo for this SMG enough. It was pretty fun to use.
I have given my life to protect this place.
I'm sick of your screw-ups, Gormek. You're not fit to run this guard. This kid survived the dark zone. That's the kind of person we need in charge. All right, kid, kill Officer Gormek, and the job is yours. Be careful not to damage his armor. That'll belong to you soon.
Don't do this, kid. I'm sorry for how I treated you. Please don't do this. I got children of my own, you know.
Kill him now. That's the type of initiative I'm looking for. You see, Thea, right? Thea, this world we have here in the Mother Hub is very fragile. Everything here depends on me. Us. To keep the peace. I want to show you something. Try to keep an open mind. Mother Hub was never designed to be a fault. It was created to keep the people sane while we traverse the vast reaches of the space. This is Excalibur, you see? It is successful. People would never be content trapped for so long. The Life Giver knew that. And there was something comforting to everyone knowing Earth right outside that hatch. Well, we're finally at our destination. Whatever the fuck that means. Those who had any idea why we came this far are long dead. I'll be damned if I risk all that we've achieved up to here for that. We must stay in orbit, you see. This is how we keep control. How we keep humanity safe. Soon as we're down there, chaos erupts and we all die. So, you have a choice. Take this seat next to me. I'll get your mom out of A2, and she can live a cozy life in A1 and we can shape the future of Mother Hub. Or you can return to A2, live your life as a rat. And if you ever speak of this to anyone, you will be killed.
The word... Oh, okay, I'm going back this way. See how this ending works out.
You turned away from the offer, refusing the weight of power, retreating to the shadows of housing A2. Life returned to the way it was. Quiet, grim, and fragile. You saw the decay from within, unable to stop it, unwilling to reveal the truth. Time passed. The sickness continued to spread. The air of secrecy, the illusion of the earth above, held firm even as humanity withered. You watched generations struggle and fall, knowing the truth would die with you. The whispers of the artifact, the hum of the machine, the reason for the journey. all lost. The vault grew silent. In the end, humanity simply faded into history, its last chapters unwritten.
Okay, so you just let everybody die. All right, that's the ending. So it seems to be the 4 endings. I want to check something because I don't remember. I'm vaguely remembering the first ending I got saying ending 5 instead of 4. I might be wrong.
Holy shit, you made it back. And
I gotta listen to you guys talk again. Stop talking. Shut up.
Nice. I'm sorry, kid. The president ordered a quarantine for housing section A2. I don't have the access to open it.
Send her in. What's taking so long? Look who survived. I guess you Listen, I'm not a monster.
Interesting. It shoots faster when hit fire than ADS. Good God, that's a lot of blood. Yeah, all you can see is his beard.
Now, don't be upset. I want to offer you a job. His job.
And you were an asshole at the beginning of the game, and you were just an asshole in general, so both of you die.
I've given my life to protect this place.
I'm sick of your screw-ups, Gormek. You're not fit to run this guard. This kid survived
Actually,
the dark zone.
The first time I killed both of them, so I'll just kill this guy and then land on the planet and see if that changes it.
And the job is yours. Be careful not to damage his honor. That'll belong to you soon.
Don't do this, kid. I'm sorry for how I treated you.
Sorry.
Please don't do this. I got children of my own, you know.
Kill him now.
Life giver. Thank you, kid. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I think this is supposed to be the good ending.
The conduit's toll. The president's words fell silent as your bullet struck
Okay, I
true.
think this was the same
The
one as
people
the first
watched
ending,
in
so it was
shock
ending
as
4.
you seized control.
So yeah, that seems to be the 4
But
endings.
You chose a path no one
Sammy.
expected. Activating the controls,
What are you in here?
revealed the truth. The Mother Hub was not a vault.
Who let
but
you
a
in?
Ship. The Excalibur descended, piercing the clouds to reveal a world untouched and alien. As your people set foot on the surface, the sickness vanished. The whispers of the artifact faded.
Sammy, go put
replaced by
Lucix in a
something
microwave.
else. Something alive. The land thrived with strange, vibrant life, its beauty a stark contrast to the decay above. But this world held secrets of...
Okay. Yeah, so that's all the endings. Okay, so I've seen everything in the game then. Game takes you... I mean, if you're not going to actually read all the, like, PDAs and stuff like that, it'll take you about 2 hours. If you read all the PDAs, that will definitely take you significantly longer, and you'll actually learn, like, way more about what's going on. I missed kind of a lot. That's mailing list. Oh. It's literally just a mailing list. I thought maybe it was, like, see all the PDAs in the game. Okay. Well, I beat the game. Lucix in a microwave. Lucix is no Yin, though. He's a fox. I like to keep my options open. That's why I'm bi. You know, I feel like that's not really something you have control over. Just saying. Hell, fox. You're too much of a bottom to be anything other than a fox. Foxes are just slutty dogs anyway. Scaly Master Race. What was that other Doom 3 game? I'm pretty sure Alpha Prime is the right game I'm thinking of, but there's multiple games with that name, so I might be not remembering what it is. No, I'm not thinking of Alpha Prime. What was the other one that was quite literally Doom 3? I should still have it installed. I can just look at my Steam and find the name. Those are soundtracks, not games. Let me see my games. Thank you. And let me search Ready to Play. Convergence, I still need to play that. Not the game I'm thinking of. I still need to play through it. It looks pretty good. It has an interesting history, so I feel like I can play through it. Wretched, I do believe Wretched is the game I'm thinking of. I cannot type, holy moly. Yes, Wretched was what I'm thinking of. So we basically had two games that filled Doom 3's aesthetic, and both were surprisingly good. That was the thing that really surprised me. But they both kind of have, I don't know how to describe this, but both these games have this sort of like sci-fi gun assets that they bought off itch.io look. Like everything else looks like really good, but then the guns just look like metal squares that they just bought, like assets that weren't like created specifically for the game. And they don't really have reloading animations. So like that's like the bit of the lack of polish that kind of just is immersion breaking to an extent. But I'm sure there's other things that kind of took inspiration from like the Doom 3 style of game, but this one and Wretched are the only two that I can think of off the top of my head. They're both pretty good. Like, I definitely recommend both of them. Wretched's quite a bit longer. I don't think I played it when it was in early access, did I? I think it was completely done when I played it. It's been a long time since I made a video of it, so I really don't remember. It's $25. Wow, I thought it was cheaper than that. It's probably worth $25 for how long the game was. No, it's still an early access game. Huh. When was the last update for it? Let me look. Community Hub. Let's look at the last discussion for the actually last update, April 25th. Oh no, the game's not done. Interesting. Maybe I'll do an update for it when the game comes out. Like fully in 1.0. But the last update was April 25th, so that's just a couple days ago. New enemies, stuff like that. It's been a long time. There is not a singular discussion for this game, just forum rules. Weird. Anyway, if I recall, this game is only $10? Question mark? Yeah, it's only $10. Currently, right now is 10% off, so it's $9. What is this other thing? Oh, they have another game. Here, hold on. Let me X out of this game so I'm not just hearing this in the background, and show my desktop. Desktop. So same person made this game, it seems. Described as a body cam style game. I wonder if there's any combat in this. I mean, it's body cam, so you'd think it would be, but it might just be a pure survival or a horror game. Yeah, it looks like it's just a pure horror game. I don't mind the aesthetic. Yeah, I think it's just a purely survival game. Definitely the same sort of like assets they used. I'm gonna be real, I give games like this a lot of credit, but at the same time they bore me a lot. Like, I need action. I'm gonna be real. I need some combat. Even games that I think are good that don't really have that combat, I find myself in my brain going, I want to play a video game. And it's like, not that you aren't playing a video game, but I want to do something. Like, Lethal Company is a good example. Lethal Company is great, don't get me wrong. It produces a lot of silly, stupid clips with your friends. But as I'm playing Lethal Company, I find myself usually just kind of bored. I just want action and combat some sort of way. Nice wallpaper. Yeah, it's a good mission I got a few years ago, I think, at this point. I don't remember when I got it. It is a thing that can be true. That won't fit on the screen, but hey, I can do it. Okay, get ready, start writing a script for this video, get that all recorded, and gosh, I'm gonna be, okay, so I'm gonna be super busy this month. I'm definitely gonna be streaming, like, at least the normal amount I do, maybe more than usual, because at the end, right here is Furlandia, so it's a local convention. Friends are coming in on Thursday and then leaving on Wednesday, Thursday, so they'll be staying here for a week. I'll need this time off, so I gotta make multiple videos a week to get more time off. So, this week I'm not gonna be streaming again because I plan on making a video that I don't need to stream for on Wednesday, but if I really, like, just sit here and do nothing but edit and work, I can have this video done by the end of tomorrow, which will be nice. And then the video, I can make a video on Wednesday. It's a video about Black Mesa, and I can do that in one day. I don't need more streaming, but that'll take a long day of just doing that. But on top of there being a con here, there is another convention. I don't need to, yeah, there's another convention here. So I would like to just be able to get all of this time off and then not have to work until at least here. It would be nice to have the week off too, to just kind of have nothing after doing so much and then come back then. So it'd be nice to be able to get that much work off. But if you want that much time off, you have to stockpile a shit ton of videos to keep posting during that time. So we'll see how that goes. Have a good time in Furlandia. I always do. It is really nice having a local con where people come in from out of town and you don't really have to do any travel plans or anything. The most you have to do is yell at your friends to, like, do their travel plans, because everyone is just kind of sitting there and nobody's getting the B&B, and you have to yell at someone to be like, all right, you just get the fucking B&B and have people pay you. Otherwise, they all just sit there and look at each other and nobody does anything. Thankfully, that didn't happen this year, but that's happened in years past. And it's resulted in them having to get a B&P over in Vancouver instead, which, for those of you that don't know Portland, Portland's on the Washington border. There's a river between Oregon and Washington. That's a state border. It's a pretty damn big river and a huge gorge. And Vancouver is Portland's biggest suburb on the other side in Washington. So we're not talking Vancouver, BC. We're talking Vancouver, Washington, part of Portland Metro. Being over there and traveling into Portland sucks because there's no public transit that goes from Vancouver to Portland. All of Portland Metro has great public transit until you get to Vancouver, because they're on Washington side. So there's dumb politics. So we don't have a light rail going over there or any buses to deal with. So, like, if you're stuck in Vancouver, you're Ubering into Portland every day if you're going to a con in Portland. And they only had to do that because people wouldn't just get a B&B, even though they already had everything else ready, like, months ahead of time. So I have to yell at people to actually do shit. So that was fun. That was their fault. You have, like, 3 cons less than a 3-hour drive away. That's just called being either Midwest or on the East Coast. Yeah, you guys have so many fucking conventions. We got nothing up here. Pacific Northwest is not, like, it's so weird. There are so many furries up here in the Pacific Northwest. We used to have Rainforest, and as someone that went to Rainforest every year, that was actually great. It's really funny listening to, like, people talk about rumors about Rainforest and why it collapsed, because it's like a bad game of telephone. Like, I'll hear it and be like, I was there. How the hell did you hear this? The actual reason is just so much boring. Because, like, PNW has a huge gay scene. And, of course, there's also a huge party scene. And staff was very hands-off. So it turned into people abusing hard drugs and alcohol in the private rooms. And then the hotel eventually is like, all right, we can't deal with this anymore. Go away. And at that point, all hotels talk to each other, so you couldn't find another hotel. Yeah, it's boring. Like, that's the reason, is just boring. And it really sucks. That was the only major con we had up here, so we just lost our only major con. Seattle hasn't replaced it with anything else. They've kind of overcorrected. The only con up there is now like a weird family-friendly Christian con And I'm like, bro, you were both in the wrong part of the country for that, and also the wrong community for that. Nobody wants this. So you have either Furlandia or Vancouver, and both are about 2K for attendance, which is, it puts it kind of like the lower end of like medium-sized cons, but we just don't have a major con. If we want to go to a major con, we have to travel really far. And traveling from the Pacific Northwest is really expensive. Like, Seattle, you're a little better, because Seattle is like the main hub for the Pacific Northwest, but even then, we're tucked away in a corner, like way far away. People on the East Coast don't realize how secluded cities on the West Coast are. Like, just to give you an idea, Portland's the furthest south big city of the Pacific Northwest, and even that's on the Washington border. The next closest city to us is San Francisco. That's 630 miles away. If you wanted to keep going to LA, that's 1,000 miles south of Portland. There's nothing between there. If you go east, there's nothing there. Like, you get nothing east until you get to like Minneapolis in the Midwest and the Great Lakes region. So you're flying or having one hell of a long drive that will probably require a sleep overnight, unless you just say screw it and drive 16 hours or whatever. Yeah, there's just you're gonna have to travel if you want to major con. That too long didn't read. We're just really far away. And if you want to fly, it's also expensive because, again, we're tucked away in the corner, so there's no transfers to lead to us. So, yeah. Fun. A YouTube guy made a video on it. Yeah, internet historian. I fucking hate that guy. The guy's super annoying. One of my friends actually got harassed because they used one of her clips in the video. And then she deleted that video, so she stopped getting harassed. That video, I watched it, and I was like, this is all just misinformation. So annoying. Yeah, there was very much a narrative to that video that he wanted to focus on and came into the video before even writing a script about that narrative. It's extra funny, like, unless you specifically want to write that narrative, all the information on why Rainforest collapsed is on the internet. We have Rainforest Con chair and multiple people on Rain staff that have plenty of videos explaining what happened. None of those videos were used. In that video at all. None were used. It's like, I wonder why this is. That wouldn't generate clicks. That's boring. We got to get money. It's extra funny because the organization that used to run Rainforest, like, obviously they still had money because they had been running Rainforest for, 15 years at that point? They are the organization actually behind Furlandia, Portland's con. So many people don't realize this. Like, Furlandia has had nothing like that ever happen, and is generally pretty positively regarded. So, yeah, they just don't know. And to be clear, the organization doesn't run Furlandia, locals run it, but they are like the funding behind Furlandia. That's a cool wallpaper. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of art that I think a lot of people just haven't really seen. I want to change my YouTube icon to this. I think this would probably work better. It's easier to see. It works better when it's smaller, and it's just like more vibrant. Because I think the only art I have that people have seen is the throne picture. Very dino looking. Well, I mean, I am part T-Rex, so that's sort of point. A lot of people don't realize that until I tell them, and then it just like makes sense. Not that you guys can see it here, but I mean, my legs are literally T-Rex legs, and then it's got like a T-Rex shaped head. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. I forgot to put it in a... Yeah, I have a few pictures. Like, when I was getting a commission, like, they sent me this as like which sort of pose do you want? I ultimately went with this one, because that was the vibe I was trying to get. All of them would have been pretty cool, but like I think this one was the right choice for what I wanted. I don't think this one necessarily fit entirely, but cool nonetheless. This one also would have worked. I have a few artists that do that. This is another picture that I could have used for a thumbnail, but it's so like dark that unless you're viewing it in the full image, like you can't really fully see the details of it. I do like it a lot though. But this is another one where it's like you can clearly tell it's supposed to be like dinosaur shaped. And now that artists have kind of like actually listened to my ref sheet, more art I'm getting, the more dinosaur I'm looking, which is really amusing. But even in that throne picture, you can kind of tell it's just like people don't like people aren't really paying too much attention to how square it is. Well, considering the dinosaurs both don't have horns or wings, I'm definitely more dragon. Like, it's funny because the original reason I even add like T-Rex into it is because I wanted to make it logically look like a large thing could exist reasonably. It's amusing, like, I've been validated a bit by VR chat by the 3D model I have. Because, I mean, you can't see it here, but the 3D model in VR chat, since you can scale yourself up or down in VR chat, and some worlds cap your height at a more normal, somewhere between like 5'2" to 6 foot height, like worlds can cap you around there. Like, my model looks wrong at that height, and not even because people are used to seeing me being like so large, but because it was made to be big. Like, the anatomy was made to look like a large thing. So when it's made small, it just like seems wrong. Like the anatomy seems off. Okay, I'm starting to ramble though. I gotta get to working on this video. Also, I don't know why it took me this long to do this, but someone was complaining about my wing getting in the way of the chat, so I'm like, oh, I can just make the chat go over my wing. That's not a big deal. I just didn't think of it. Someone finally pointed it out. But okay, thank you guys for watching. Somewhat short stream, only about 2.5 hours, but good for me, because I got to get a lot of videos done, so I'm going to get to working on the script for this, and then I'm going to get into VR chat for, I don't know, do you want to take a look at, like, worlds in VR chat? See what I can find here. Opening this on my second screen. What would I even look for? Doom 3, I guess? See if anything shows up for Doom 3. Yeah, there's Doom 3 worlds, so... Original Doom worlds. The problem with searching Doom is that you find a bunch of Doom 1 and 2 worlds, which is cool. But, like... I don't know... What else would I look for to get this kind of vibe? I guess maybe Dead Space? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure that out. Okay. Thank you for watching. It has been enjoyable. The game was surprisingly way better than I thought it was going to be. And I guess I'll see you guys next Monday. That'll definitely be the next time I stream. So see you then.